We're back on the pit Friday evening. I've had a week from hell, stressing out over loads of things. I've just been praying for this day, and now it's here. Couldn't be happier. I'm going to chill out this weekend, hopefully catch a few and forget about everything. So it's going to be much needed. I've actually forgot my shorts. It's going to be 32 degrees. I've forgot my shorts, so I've got trousers. I'm going to have to live in my pants, I reckon. But yeah, that ain't no worries. Got my back leads this week though, so if I'm fishing over weed and that, I can back lead after, hopefully keep the lines down. And obviously I wouldn't usually do that in weed, but where I've got a boat, it's going to be a lot easier to go and get the fish, so it don't really matter with that one. I wouldn't recommend using back leads through weed beds if you ain't got a boat, because it ain't going to work. It's no good. But yeah, I'm going to head for that swim I was in last week where I caught the 2 and I had 4 bites, lost 2 and caught 2. So I reckon they're in them snags. I'm not going to boat about, I'm just going to head straight for that and pray that they're there, because if they ain't, it's another couple of hours of looking. So we'll go down there and we'll see what we got. As you can see, been here an hour already. See you in a bit. Well, they're not in there, can't see them, but the sun's not out. Usually the sun's shining, they're sunbathing, but it's getting a bit stormy at the minute. We're meant to have a storm tonight, a bit of rain, which is going to be nice. We need it, we've not had rain for months. But yeah, I'm going to check around the lake tomorrow, because it's going to be 30 odd degrees this weekend, like I said. Storm tonight, and then it's going to brighten right up. So I ain't going to find nothing tonight. It's going to be a right struggle with these light conditions, and I'm going to just sit up here and hope for the best. Fingers crossed we get lucky. Better get my boat unloaded then. And we are in action. 2 rods tonight. I'm not feeling an open water spot. There's a weed bed out there right in the way, and it's just going to cause me ag. So I'm going to fish 2 on the snags, hoping they're in there. But if they're not, tomorrow's another day. The wind's pushing in nicely now. It looks good. Although I've not seen a carp, if I was walking around this place, I'd be on the wind, and the wind is gently pushing in, and I'd come here on gut instinct anyway. But bearing in mind it's been baited, the fish have been there for a good few weeks now, and I've been baiting for a good few weeks. It's definitely on the cards for a bite, 100%. Time to get the kettle on and see what we can do on the fish front. Well, the night is rolling in, and I've just seen a weird ripple near my boat. Down here we've got a little visitor, my little frog friend. We've got a few ducks laying around the swim, and now I've got a frog. Come on, the frog. Come on, the carp. This place is turning me nuts, I think. 11 o'clock Saturday morning, and we've had no action, which is telling me there's no fish about in these snags like there was previous weeks. So we're looking at a long day here, looking for them. The sun ain't out yet, it's still a bit cloudy, but I reckon we'll find them still in these conditions. We'll have to boat about, walk about and find them elsewhere, because they're not here obviously. Let's go and do it. found a few carp in this area, down the same end that I was last night. It's just round the corner. There's a few out here to the left in open water around the weed, and down to my right there's a snag, and I see a couple swimming to that. I think this could be a good area to get a bite from, but I've got a whole lot more water to check, and at places like this you can't really just jump on the first carp you see, because there could be a lot more elsewhere and a lot more catchable ones. But to be honest, the ones I've seen in here have been crusty old ones, and that's what I'm here for. So they're not big, but if they're old, I'll have them. But we're gonna have a look about for another couple of hours, and hopefully there is another geezer boat about at the minute, so I hope we don't find these fish. But if it does, then I'm sure there's some elsewhere. It's a nice little swim this. It's on an island, so it's good. Let's go and boat about, see if we can find some more. Come here. I've boated around most of the lake now, well, all of the lake, and there's nothing worthy of setting up on. So we're going to go back to that swim I was in 3 hours ago and set up there. Hopefully we'll nail one. Fingers crossed, but yeah, it's the only place where I've got a chance. So we're going to go there now, get set up and pray for the best. A blank could be looming, but we have to think positive. I normally find fish in snags and stuff. Whatever fish I find, I normally catch. These are in open water around weed, so it's a different scenario. We'll see how we get on. Come on the carp, be good to me. We're here, we're unloaded. I've just got to get me 3 rods out. There's still fish about. I've seen them as I've boated back to the swim. They're pretty short range to be fair, so I reckon I'll be casting 2 rods, boating one down to me right. Obviously it's a new swim for the Ellis blogs, so here we go. We've got another duck in the tree. Everyone's going to think I'm nuts. That's the plan. Nice bit of water here, and there's fish here. Time to get sorted. Before the rods go out, time to go to the shop to get some cold beers for the barbie. These are ciders, that's the question. Cider, that's what we're going for, cider. Like I said yesterday, no shorts, no worries. We're fully in pants now. That's what happens when you forget your shorts. They're going to get right eyeful over there in them asses, no doubt. Oh dear. Time for bed, I think. Sweet dreams. Oh, come on the carp, wake me up. Blank that was looming yesterday is still looming, and I've probably got about 20 minutes before I'm packing up and heading off. I'm not going home straight away, I'm actually stopping off at another lake in a different area of the country where I've never fished before, so it's going to be good. Another area, another county, and we're going to fish that in the winter. It's going to be another head banger, worse than North Met in the winter, 100%, but the rewards are there, and my god, is there a reward, so buzzing for that. Although I've not caught anything this weekend by the looks of it, unless they rattle off in the next 20 minutes, half an hour. But
that don't mean everything to me in carp fishing. Just being here is what matters. Have I forgot about all the stresses and everything I was worrying about during the week? Yes, I have. Have I enjoyed myself? Yes, I have. Catching a carp was the bonus this week, and I needed to be on my own, away from everything, apart from the airplanes, of course, and a few riff-raffs roaming about this weekend. But yeah, apart from that, I've escaped the outside world and I've had a good time. So that's all that matters in my fishing. It would have been nice to catch and show one for the cameras, but obviously we don't always catch, and 32 degrees, it's going to be a struggle. Let's hope next week is a better week weather-wise, and we finally get amongst some fish, some bigger fish for the finale. Next week's my last session on here until next year, so stay tuned for that. It's going to be a big one, I hope. Bold statement, but what happened last time, I'm going to make sure I catch. Fingers crossed on that, because I've just proper put myself under pressure. But yeah, that's what I do. That's what drives me to catch more. That's what makes me do well, putting myself under pressure. That's the whole reason I've done these weekly. So until next week, it's ta-ta from me and ta-ta from the big pit. See you soon.